Hi guys, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. So today's video I've put up is just a little bit of a chat, and the reason that I've done it like this short one today, is because I've got a couple of videos going up over the weekend that are very special to me, and they are collabs with a wonderful friend of mine. So please tune in over the weekend. Tune in, I sound like you're watching the TV. Please come to my channel over the weekend and watch those, because they've been very special videos for me. Now, do you know, I really didn't realise, guys, that, you know, my friends over in America, how you really suffer with the weather. I think you don't. I mean, you see it on the news, but all in all, you kind of look at your own local news and your own country's news, so forth. But looking at this storm now, Stella, and you know, we get it over here. I mean, we can get pretty devastating storms, but nothing on the basis regularly. You know, like my friends in America get. Really, they lose their electricity all the time and massive amounts of snow. And I just think to myself, crikey, we moan over here, you know. You can lay in bed and think, oh, look at the wind, I can hear the door slamming, or I can hear a bin going over or something. And then I look to see what, you know, some of you guys in the States have, and oh my goodness, devastating. And you kind of live with it, don't you, regularly? And it's another thing that YouTube has taught me, because to be part of this community and you know, share our stories, and you really appreciate each other's lives, don't you? But anyway, I'm rambling, but that's nothing new, is it? So I've just put this very quick video up today, and then over the weekend, probably tomorrow evening, I will put up a couple of videos. Now let me tell you why there are a couple of videos. I need to get a better camera. I mean, I film on my iPad. Now, when you film on your iPad, and I'm sure that you guys know this, for some reason, YouTube only accepts 15 minutes of footage off of the iPad. So if I'm going to make a longer video, I have to split it into two. Or I can download the iPad straight to my computer, which is a Windows computer. But if I do that, the quality and the time is nowhere near as good as if I do it directly from the iPad. So what I'm looking at is a better camera, eventually a better kind of lighting, because I've said before in a video, this is natural light. Well, it's coming behind me, so it's not the greatest, but this is the natural light. So when you see my wrinkles, which are all there, this is kind of how I look. And I've got all the bags and all the wrinkles and everything, but the lighting that I use in my little filming room, it makes them look much worse. I have got the troughs, I've got massive troughs, but that lighting really makes them look even worse than what they kind of look every day. And although I don't want to do a false impression, I've said before, I don't want to give you a worse one. So anyway, it's a bit of a moany day. So I want to get a decent lighting. I want to get a decent camera. I don't want yabba dabba do one, just a decent one that I can put on straight to Windows. Now I've got a lovely one that my friend gave me. He gave me a beautiful camera, and I'm so pleased with it. But it hasn't got a viewfinder, so and you know me, Techno Whiz, guys. You know my girls call me Techno Whiz. If I haven't got that viewfinder, I play back the things, and I'm looking up here and I'm looking down there, and oh, what a disaster. So I need to get a nice little camera with a viewfinder, a decent sort of light, indoor light, that, you know, doesn't make me look like Freddy Krueger. And so, but I'll get around to those things. So, you know, just can't get everything at once, can you? So I hope you put up with me, guys, for the way I have to film at the moment. And if I do a longer video, that I have to do it in 2 parts. And there's something else I really wanted to ask you guys about, really. Do you prefer longer videos? I always do about 14 minutes. I just keep it under that 15 minutes. But I can do longer videos. I'd have to split them up, put one on the tail end of the other one. But do you like longer videos? If I'm doing tutorials, I kind of break it down so that, you know, I just get that little bit so you can see what I'm doing, everything I use a little bit, so I can fit it in the 15 minutes. Would you prefer if I did 2 and showed you the whole thing? Just let me know what you prefer, because I don't want to get on your nerves, you know, with too much footage and so forth. Now, what else about my week this week did I want to tell you guys? Ah, yes. I have got such lousy teeth. I don't know what it is. You know, I've always eaten well, certainly for things with calcium and things that would needed for the teeth. I clean my teeth, I floss, I do everything I should do, and I have done since I was little. You know, my mum would make me do that. And I've always done that. But my teeth are horrid. Can you see? Now, I've been to the dentist this week and I've got my fronts done. I've been talking like that. I don't know if you noticed, guys, but I'm sure you must have seen the big gap between my teeth. Anyway, I've got that fixed this week. But my teeth are just not nice. They're not white. And, you know, some people have just, don't matter what they do. Now, my youngest daughter, she's got teeth exactly the same as mine, in the sense, I mean, they're straighter, but in the sense that, you know, she's only got a bite on a nut or something and it'll snap, or anything too hard with the front teeth and it'll just snap. Whereas my eldest daughter could chew on a house brick and her teeth would be exactly the same. And yet they're brought up the same, fit the same, you know, made to look after their teeth the same. So I think some people have just got nice teeth and some people haven't. I don't think it's a case of nice. I think it's a case of the strength, you know. My teeth are just not strong. I couldn't have them whitened because there's too many caps and gaps and, you know, bridges and too many things that would make that odd. So at least I can smile a little bit. That cap's the wrong colour, but at least I can smile a little bit. I was too frightened to smile. I could, with that gap in my teeth, and they'll probably have another one by this time next year. Terrible. Anyway, that's the end of moan about the teeth. That's the end of moan about Storm. What can I moan? No, I've got nothing to moan about, really. So yeah, I've not had a bad week. Bazzy's not been so good again this week, so we've just sort of looked after each other, you know. Been watching a lot of telly and reading some good books. Now, what am I reading now? I am reading, I've just finished Girl on the Train, which is so good. I've read it before, and I read, sometimes when you ever reread a book and you find bits you didn't see the first time or noticed. So I reread that, which I wanted to do before the film come out, because the film never puts all the good, you know, well, they can't, can they? They can't put all the stuff in. Because it'd be hours and hours long, wouldn't it? So I wanted to really get the point, so I knew what was going on, definitely before I watched the film, which is out any time now. What else? What other movies have I watched this week? No, I haven't watched any movies, actually. Not anything sort of special. They've got that, what is it? What's that one with Christian Grey? Shades of Grey, you know that one, the next Shades of Grey. Oh my goodness. Do you know, I am the most broad-minded person on the face of the planet. And I watch, I watch it. It doesn't bother me. I'm not sort of tut-tut, high ground sort of a person. But, my goodness, he'd get smacked right in the chops if he did started to stick me on one of the racks. Still, each to their own, I guess. So I haven't done anything else this week, really. Just kind of looking after Baz. But anyway, I won't bore you anymore. Thanks for putting up with my moaning. And I'll be back tomorrow with 2 videos. The ones that I've been so looking forward to, they're a collab with my friends. I think they'll be going up about 8 o'clock UK time tomorrow night. About that, between 8 and 12 tomorrow night. I hope to put those up. So they should be up on Saturday. Thanks for being patient and waiting for those videos, guys. And I will see you again. Well, I'll see you again tomorrow. And then again on Tuesday, I will see you with some empties. So you take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of yourselves. See you soon. Love you all. Bye. Bye.